Hello everyone, it is X485 with you today, and we are going to talk about excuses. We all make them, particularly when it involves breaking weight loss commitments. I know I've made plenty. I have two client experiences I'm going to share with you regarding excuses. First, a very nice guy. He started in the 100+ pounds overweight range, but seemed ready to take his health seriously. And boy, did he ever. Losing regularly, participating in classes, and getting to goal. When he was in front of the class, receiving well-deserved applause for his accomplishment, he started to cry. He said that his young son was a big reason for his follow-through and breaking the excuse that he was big-boned. He said, "I'll never forget this. Turns out I'm not big boned. I'm an average built man." And I always used that as an excuse. Think of that, how often I've heard someone say, "Well, I'm big boned." How can you know what your true bone structure is, especially if you've got that much extra weight on you? He broke through. Second example, a very quiet member who preferred to always talk to me one-on-one. She was decent about her food intake, but being active was her biggest obstacle. And her biggest excuse, I have kids, little kids, and so she was too busy. I would put forth idea after idea of how she could get activity in, and she would knock them down. But we persisted, and one day I stumbled across the idea that there was an opportunity of when she walked her kids to school, because on the way there, little kids, I have to go slower for them and get them there as quick as I can. I suggested after dropping her kids off, she could go up and down every block and go at a very quick pace. And then on the way to get them, do the same. And she stared at me with surrender and said, "That's why I come to your class. You don't let me get away with anything." I take that as a compliment, by the way. And she did. And she got active and said, "I never would have done this until I broke the excuse." The thing is, the very definition of an excuse is to justify not accomplishing something. So think of them in terms of your own accomplishments. Do you nurture them? Do you cling to your excuses? And most important, are you happy with the results? Constantly saying things like, "I have kids. My whole family's overweight. I couldn't track because I lost my journal," as if there was no access to pens and paper. By the way, I'm showing how old one of these examples is because it's pre-phone when you needed a pen and paper. Another last one I'll offer is, "I'm a good person. I'm nice. It shouldn't matter." That's a strange one to me, and I could suggest, what's being nice have to do with anything? You can be a good, healthy person too. So, popping another bubble. And now I say, how about you? Tell me some of the excuses you've used, and more importantly, how you moved past them. With encouragement and love, X485 saying, please be great to yourself.